Hey guys, I'm Martin, reviewer at Mattress Clarity.
And I'm Elissa, reviewer at Mattress Clarity.
Today we're putting on our boxing gloves to duke it out over the Avocado Eco Organic mattress and the Saatva Latex Hybrid mattress. I'll be in the corner of the Avocado Eco Organic.
And I'll be fighting for the Saatva Latex Hybrid. This is a big deal. It's like Elvis versus Beatles.
It's more like Rocky IV, let's not mix metaphors.
Anyway, we're gonna go over the similarities, differences, and everything else you need to know about these two beds to help you find the perfect one for you.
And don't forget, head over to mattressclarity.com for more in-depth reviews and money-saving coupons.
Before we really start fighting, let's talk about the things that we can both agree on, the similarities.
Yeah, this is like Rocky III when Rocky and Apollo were friends.
Okay, but let's just keep it to mattresses, Martin.
Fine. Well, okay, they are both latex hybrid mattresses.
That's right, which means that they're also very good organic options.
Yeah, and being latex hybrid mattresses, they are nice and cooling. So on top, you have a layer of latex, very breathable, and with the coils, a lot of room for airflow. You'll be sleeping cool like you're running on a beach during a training montage.
Okay, Martin. But because they are made of latex, this also means that they're super bouncy and responsive. So it's super easy to switch sleeping positions and move around on top of these beds.
So now let's talk about the differences between these two mattresses. First off, with the reason I love the Avocado Eco Organic mattress, it is much more affordable than the Saatva Latex Hybrid mattress.
Okay, that may be true, but you definitely get what you pay for with the Saatva Latex Hybrid. This bed has a zoned support system, which really helps people with lower back pain. You can't say the same about the Avocado Eco Organic.
Okay, that's right, but the Avocado is the firmer mattress. Has a similar score to the Saatva Latex Hybrid, but in our experience, definitely a firmer option.
That may be true, but you just get more mattress with the Saatva Latex Hybrid. It is much thicker than the Avocado.
Yeah, whatever.
So let's stop fighting for a second and let's get down to brass tacks. We're gonna go over each mattress layer by layer.
I'm cool with that, and let's start on top with the cover.
Okay.
Now with the Avocado Eco Organic mattress on top, you have Surprise, organic cotton, and beneath that, organic wool.
Well, ditto, the Saatva Latex Hybrid also has organic cotton and it has organic wool that comes straight from Middle Earth, New Zealand.
Let's stick with the Rocky references, okay? Now people want to know about the comfort layer anyway, and with the Avocado Eco Organic mattress, you have Dunlop latex. It is thick, it is durable, it is cooling, it is organic, it is all those great things.
Okay, but the Saatva Latex Hybrid has that too. It has a layer of all natural latex, which also has a 5-zone support. This means it feels more supportive in some areas, less supportive in others for a very well-balanced feel.
Now, speaking of support, we all need it. Rocky needed Adrian, and you need the support of supportive coils. And you definitely get that with the Avocado Eco Organic mattress. You have recycled steel coils that are very supportive.
That's true, but with the Saatva Latex Hybrid, you get individually wrapped coils that are also zoned for support. So if you're a back sleeper or you deal with back pain, Saatva Latex Hybrid is the way to go.
So one of the big things you want to think about when shopping for a mattress is firmness and feel. And in our experience, there aren't too many big differences between these two mattresses. For instance, with the firmness, they both had a 7.5 out of 10, but in our experience, the Avocado definitely felt a little bit firmer. And in terms of feel, it also has a very bouncy feel.
Yeah, that's true. So the Saatva Latex Hybrid also comes in at a 7.5 out of 10, but because it has that zoned construction, it feels a little bit softer in some areas, but still has a nice bouncy and responsive feel.
Yeah, so on both mattresses, you shouldn't be feeling stuck, easy to move around on both.
Your sleeping position is really gonna help you figure out which mattress is for you.
So let's start off on the Avocado Eco Organic mattress. On your back, it might be a little bit too firm. Again, it's a 7.5 out of 10, so your hips might push a little bit out of the mattress. Moving to the side, again, it's firmer than average mattress. Not always the best match for side sleep. And personally, I felt some pressure on my shoulders and my hips. But on my stomach, this mattress really shines. Being a firmer mattress, great support under my hips. I'm not bowing in, and I'm not getting out of alignment.
The Saatva Latex Hybrid mattress is actually a really great pick for back sleepers. When I rest on it, I can totally feel that zoned support system in the coils. It helps me keep my back in a nice neutral alignment. Moving to my side, I also feel really good at lying on my side, Martin. I get some good pressure relief along my shoulders and my hips. And yes, the Saatva Latex Hybrid even works for stomach sleepers. Especially if you're about an average weight, you should not feel your hips sinking out of alignment. You should feel comfy all night long. Okay, enough fighting. Now let's hook these bad boys up to our high-tech computers, just like Drago.
Now you're getting it.
I can't beat them, join them. Anyway, for this test, we're using our pressure map. This lets us know where there's pressure buildup on both of these mattresses.
Now, rule of thumb is blue and yellow and green. That's good. Now, red you want to avoid at all costs, kind of like Rocky 5. Now, pulling up the results for both these mattresses and starting with the Avocado Eco Organic, you can see on my back some nice blue across most of my body. Some green on my butt, but that's pretty normal. It's where mattress is actually sinking in, so a good match there. Moving to my side, surprisingly good results. Just a little bit of green and yellow on my shoulders and my hips, so overall, pretty surprising there. On my stomach though, not surprising at all, pretty much blue across the mattress, nicely dispersed weight, so a good match for stomach sleeping in that respect.
All right, let's take a look at the Saatva Latex Hybrid. When we're back sleeping, you see lots of blue and green. This is good, it's exactly what you want to see here. Switching to our side, lots of blue and green here as well. And when you move over to your stomach, again, nothing but a sea of blue and green, so it's a great choice for combination sleepers. So if you've got an Adrian or a Rocky in your life, you also want to pay attention and think about whether your bed is a good choice for couples. This means looking at motion isolation.
Yeah, and this basically means if you're sleeping on one side of the mattress, your partner moves around on the other side, are you going to feel that motion on your side of the mattress?
And we gotta admit, both of these mattresses don't isolate motion super well.
Yeah, and that's not too surprising. These are bouncier latex hybrid mattresses. Classically, they're not the best at handling motion isolation.
That's right. We tested this on both of these beds using a glass of water. And when we pressed into the mattress around it, on both of them, the glass of water nearly toppled over. Just like Apollo.
Too soon. Speaking of edge support, honestly, good edge support on both these mattresses. You can sit really easily on the edge of both these mattresses and sleep there as well. You shouldn't be rolling off during the night. It's time for the final round. Which mattress should you get? Well, the Avocado Eco Organic mattress is ready to say, I must break you, with some great pros. The first one is price. At full price, the Avocado is going to cost about half as much as the Saatva Latex Hybrid mattress. If you're looking for a great budget option, definitely check out the Avocado Eco Organic. It's also, I think, a better option for lightweight sleepers. It might not be quite as supportive as the Saatva Latex Hybrid mattress, but you're going to save some money and enough support for lightweight sleepers. Last but not least, if you're looking for a firmer mattress overall, I think the Avocado is the way to go. It has a similar firmness scoring to the Saatva Latex Hybrid, but overall definitely feels firmer than the Saatva.
Well, the fight's not over yet. The Saatva Latex Hybrid is still in this. First of all, this bed's gonna work super well for people who want an especially deluxe mattress. Yes, this bed does cost a little bit more, but you get what you pay for. There is just so much more mattress to this bed. It's a lot thicker than others out there. Also, this bed has a unique zoned support system. So if you're a back sleeper or you suffer from back pain, this can really help. This means that this bed feels firmer in some areas and softer in others, which helps you maintain a nice neutral alignment. Last but not least, the Saatva Latex Hybrid is a really great pick for heavier folks. Again, it's got that zoned support system, which will help keep your hips elevated. You should not worry about bottoming out on this bed.
Well, the fight is over, and obviously, we've already made our choice. And now, the big choice is up to you.
And remember, you can find both of these reviews at mattressclarity.com and some money-saving coupons in the description below.